Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play FrogComposband. We are once again Ayali, the Pumpkin Man, or should I say Munchkin Man, Munchkin Woman, because yeah, I did that. Picked the Munchkin personality, and I know I had tried that out once before, right, for a very brief run, just out of curiosity, and that's when I technically learned that it's not just the extra stats and no downsides, but also a bunch of other benefits that I could do without. I mean, obviously they're helpful, but they really overall they do make the game too easy. Like you fully identify everything, which you already kind of do in this mode, I suppose, but like not fully. This character, I think, just greater identifies everything. You're also faster. You have way more hit points, and just everything. The stats are boosted, which does make me wonder how our wisdom is still only 9. And I think I even increased that via potion already, but we're just not very wise, I guess. We're level 37, so higher than we were last time, I believe, right? I don't even remember. Did we make it to level 35? Wait, did we? Yeah, I guess we did, didn't we? But then, I wanted to get close to level 40, which we are only level 37. However, I'm also playing in instant coffee mode. So, yeah, I guess playtime is just over an hour, I guess. That's supposed to be real time. I'm not really sure how it counts that, because obviously the game doesn't run in real time. Maybe it just literally looks at the local time on the computer to determine that. Either way, that sounds about right. Actually, I thought it was a little bit more than that, but no, this is a very brisk game mode, as the description promised. Level ups happen super fast. Like, during the work quest, even though I was already level, above level 10 when I got there, I leveled up, 3 times fighting the first work, 3 more times fighting the second one, something like that. It was pretty crazy. And yeah, we have just arrived on dungeon level 49, because I have been doing a couple of quests, I guess, but there are fewer. Yeah. Right, okay, this obviously includes all the dungeon bosses so far, but yeah, Thieves' Hideout and Pest Control you start with. Actually, you do start with the Pest Control quest already active. You don't have to pick that up first. I guess to make sure that if you jump into the dungeon first, because you skip all dungeon levels except for quest levels, right? You jump from quest level to quest level, to make sure that you actually don't skip ahead of that. They make you start with that quest. Right, Doom quest, Vapor quest, Mimic's Treasure. The Anguillian Stables actually was a new one. In fact, I don't remember ever seeing that one before. Maybe it's unique to this game mode. It wasn't super interesting though. I mean, just, I guess, a map that was representing some sort of stables, and the different pens had various kinds of, horse monsters. I forget what they're called. Maybe some of those mad donkeys. Yeah. But I don't remember a real boss monster or anything, so yeah, not too interesting. Right, cleared the watchtower as well. And yeah. Oh, I was defeated by the basilisk in the arena. Right, yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. I definitely took that one on a little bit too early, but yeah, I mean, obviously this is not like a serious character. I mean, both playing in instant coffee mode, well, I suppose that doesn't really necessarily make things easier. You do level up a lot, but obviously, I mean, I guess I've been finding some decent equipment eventually. Early on, I was going through the game, blitzing through all those floors so quickly that I barely found any loot, despite the enemies technically dropping more to compensate. But for the longest time, I had some pretty basic stuff. I still have some pretty basic stuff, like those boots, obviously, I haven't been able to upgrade. What am I using for weapons? The Hatchet of Elmy the Murderer, right. I think I only found that kind of recently. Definitely not as amazing as the whip we had last time. The Spear of Tutox, yeah, I'm dual wielding again, just for the extra stats. The spear mostly for the speed bonus, and strength, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, we have some nice stuff, but we're just super powerful in general, so I guess, oh, are we actually, do we have a mutation? Powers, dungeons, where? Mutations. You make a lot of strange noise. -3 stealth, and that also reduces. So that's a. I don't even remember when I got that one. Obviously not a very helpful one, but it also reduces my natural regen nonetheless. Hadn't even noticed that one before. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, not really a like a serious character. Obviously, with the Munchkin personality, you know, it's kind of just for experimenting and having fun. Anyway, we're on dungeon level 49, and even though I'm not level 40 yet or level 39 yet, we could very well gain 3 levels or more on this floor, especially since obviously we're going to be fighting another dungeon guardian here, Madame Debbie apparently, which sounds extremely terrifying. Oh, we don't even have enlightenment. Yeah, like I mean, you can see our equipment is very basic. Like our inventory, we have we have a good number of speed potions actually, and a good number of regular healing potions. I don't know where. I think I must have gotten a pretty decent stack of them, maybe as a quest reward or something. But yeah, in terms of usable items, we're looking very, very basic. We only have detection, no enlightenment yet. At least we have that. Let's see here. Formless spawn of Tsathogoa, killer rat beetle, ice elemental, flesh hunt of corn. None of that should be of any real concern to us. So let's just start going. Hello there, formless spawn. Were you here the whole time? That one gave us like 20,000 experience or more. 23,000, right? So, plate armor of the Ologhai. I don't think so. Right, we have the Haramakido of elemental protection, some decent armor, acid resistance. Yeah, acid, electricity, fire. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Let's stick with that, I guess. Oh, and wait, okay, no, never mind, there's a way out. The problem, of course, with playing in this particular mode... Oh. I was terrified very briefly, I guess. Oh, and I took incredible amounts of damage. That's interesting. Okay. Hold that thought. I guess I'm gonna drink one of those healing potions. That was... Okay, I don't know what I'm fighting. Welcome to level 38. The big wahoonie. I really wish I could just see... Do I have... Oh, I have curing. Wait, hold on. Does that cure hallucination? Because I can never remember. It does. Okay. So we are facing... Oh, that's Madame Debbie. What the hell is Madame Debbie? Sukarno's third wife. Her face could sink 1,000 ships, but Sukarno is not too selective. Okay. If you say so. Offense mighty curse. She can insult for attacks. Well, actually, she can insult, but that doesn't do anything, so her only real attacks are her spells, I guess? Interesting. Type sanity blasting. I guess just... Hold on. How do you... It breeds confusion. Okay, so we know that she can do that. We just don't officially know because we didn't see who did it. Okay, so it was not us beholding her fearsome visage or whatever. Well, my hatchet skills are improving. Awesome. She breathes chaos. Oh, wow. Well, at least now we know who we're really up against. Okay. You attack. Your weapon cuts deep into her. Nice. And she's dead. Okay. We're level 39 as well. Swim is improving. quest complete. Stat to raise. I guess we need more con. Been putting a bunch of points into that. Oh, and we're level 40. Wow, you feel very healthy. You feel something rolling into you. Welcome to level 40. You have evolved into a Death Pumpkin. You can no longer wield the hatchet of Elmi the Murderer. You can no longer wield the spear of Tutox. You can no longer wield a light crossbow. Or the quiver, or the ring, or the other ring. The amulet of Faramir, which was pretty decent, I guess. Or the armor, or the cloak, or the gauntlets, or the boots. Okay. What does that mean for us? I have no idea. We have 888 hit points. I guess we did level up 3 times and increase our constitution within 1 turn, basically. Well, we didn't gain all the levels in 1 turn, but, you know. Let's become stronger. Wow, you feel very strong. You have all of these things, yeah. Okay. Thanks for giving me all that. Right, now we do look like an orange hashtag. We're still hallucinating. Can we just sit here and rest? Yes. Okay. You feel there's something special about this level. Yeah, presumably something dropped by the boss, which thankfully includes a special light source. Okay, so yeah, we can literally just... Oh, we can still wear a helmet. Unfortunately, our helmet was not the most exciting thing. Right, we also have the Vial of Galadriel already. Forgot about that. That's nice, I suppose. Stone of Lore, unfortunately, is mostly useless because we already auto-ID because of the Munchkin thing, so... Yeah, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 light sources. That is certainly interesting. Yeah, sure, unfortunate that we haven't really found many amazing light sources yet. And, you know, with the limited number of enemies we kill, even if they drop a lot of loot, I wonder how if we'll ever actually fill up all these slots. But at least that's how it's supposed to work in theory. Okay, well, we're obviously gonna wear that one. Sure, on the second slot there. Fascinating. So we have, well, okay, we can still use a hat. I don't know how that works if we're literally just one giant pumpkin, large enough to have now fully crushed our frail human body underneath. What kind of helmet are we fitting on that? I guess just over the little, whatchamacallit, the stem? Or something? Let's not question it too much, I guess. Okay, Ayali, Munchkin, Pumpkin. Subrace, Death Pumpkin. Okay, it finally happened. It was not all just one giant joke, although it might still be, I don't know. Let's see here. We actually have, we have inherent electricity and fire resistance? And light and confusion. Wait, we even have like double light and confusion resistance. And I guess blindness as well? And regular nether resistance. That's just such a random set of things. We're naturally speedy. Oh, you know what? Okay, the natural speed, I guess, is just from Munchkin. So are some of these just because of the Munchkin personality, actually? We have 2 times hold life, permanent light. I mean, I suppose even without any light sources equipped, we still glow inside. Can see invisible, get free action and speed. I guess the game just gives you some of these things. I'm guessing most of these, anything other than speed, is probably from our Death Pumpkin race. Because some effects are just not found on light sources, and, you know, some of these things are just pretty essential, I guess. I mean, see, invisible must be on some light sources, though. Yeah, I don't know. Vampiric. Oh, right, yeah, okay. We were promised a vampiric attack. Speaking of which, melee, your squash, your bite. Oh, okay. We can both squash and bite. Do we just use both of those attacks simultaneously? Our squash stuns, and our bite drains health. That sounds really good. Now, as I was about to say before things went very chaotic, literally. I was gonna say that unfortunately, because we're playing this character who's just inherently overpowered and, you know, kind of cheating in and of itself, now that we are playing as this character, I wish I could just switch to a normal, you know, non-overpowered personality, just so I could continue playing this as a normal character. I really just wanted to speedrun to this part of the game. I mean, at least now I know that actually, yes, at level 40, the thing finally happens. But it would have taken significantly longer, even on just coffee break mode. I suppose I could always play instant coffee mode with a non-broken personality. Well, let's see how this plays out. As we saw, we got pretty close to dying anyway. So we're absolutely not immortal by any means. So chances are we're just gonna die pretty soon anyway. Let's see if there's anything useful here. The cord armor, sumo wrestler's loincloth. Nice. No longer useful to us if it ever was. Domaru Thundercoat. It's another body armor. Staff of Destruction. Okay, sure. Spear of Sharpness. Do we destroy weapons automatically? No. Might as well, I guess, but we do not. Cloak of Jack of Shadows. I wish we could at least have a cloak. I don't know, I like the idea of just this gigantic pumpkin just rolling through the dungeon with a cloak somehow. I mean, if we can wear a helmet over our little stump, then we can definitely tie a cloak around it, like with our non-existent hands. But, you know, we have to assume that we have some sort of weak telepathy allowing us to handle, you know, items, drink potions and the like. Mana Bolt, sure. Black Arrow of Bard, nice. Mithril Shot, Boots of Levitation. I mean, the boss definitely dropped some good stuff. Can't really complain there. Cloak of Jack of Shadows. And I guess we're not actually fully auto-identifying everything. Never mind then. I guess I was wrong about that. It was just normal ID all along. Let's rest. You feel your luck is turning. Well, that sounds promising. Why don't we drop all the things? I've never seen this Warren mark inscription, or it's not even an inscription. That's interesting. I mean, I guess I've never played a class before that lost the ability to wear certain items before. I've only ever gained the ability to wear more, or, you know, more of the same, usually. Yeah, anyway, I mean, we will never have the ability to use those again, so just gonna drop all of that. Poison Needle was never useful to begin with. I mean, I don't know, maybe it would have been. All of those. But... let's see here. I'm assuming we still sometimes need to eat. And we want the speed potions, we want all the healing potions, I guess. Just in case. Resistance, curing, word of recall. Well, only a single one, but it's better than nothing. Detection, teleport other, stone to mud, and destruction. Yeah, that sounds good enough to me. Sure, let's just continue playing as normal. Check the flesh out of corn, you squash, you bite, you bite, you bite. Okay. And we destroyed it. And we didn't take any damage. Our attack... Okay, so we squash once per round. And we bite 3.19 times per round. I see. So we have basically get one chance to stun. And relatively light damage there. And then we have 3 pretty powerful attacks that also drain health. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I suppose. We can also breathe light now. That makes sense. Cost 15. Okay. I haven't used Scare Monster even once. What do we have for quests? Dragon Quest, level 42. Okay, right. Well, let's just keep going for now. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, hold on. Let me do that again. Oh, Shagrat, the Orc Captain. Aquatl, that's not actually going to turn hostile because we're not aggravating anymore. Yeah, when this briefly popped up before, I just immediately took a step. Earlier, I thought we might find ourselves in a special sort of arrangement, but I guess really not. It's just those orcs lined up in a corridor, and then a couple of normal rooms all around, I guess. Yeah, there they all are. I mean, Shagrat, okay, was killed. Do we actually have a skill level with our attack? Yes. And haven't gained any skill yet, huh? Okay. Right. Scorch skill and bite skill. I mean, I'm guessing those will improve over time. I guess these orcs maybe just weren't powerful enough adversaries. Line of fire. Money. Bunch of food rations. Okay. Okay, having an attack that automatically dazes enemies is certainly new. Oh, no charges left. Right. I mean, oh, hello. A genie. Turned invisible? No. Blinked away. Dazed it. Killed it. You bite, you drain life. Okay. So far so good. Potion of dexterity, right? We can still use those. Very dexterous, giant, rolling Death Pumpkin. So actually, what's our... Okay, our helmet is not amazing. I mostly put it on because of the decent armor. I was using something before that actually gave me other stats that I was hesitant about giving up, but yeah, the armor did it for me. Speaking of which, we must have... I mean, obviously, this is giving us 16 armor, but all the rest of our AC is from just from our character inherently. I wonder if that goes up with level. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, but otherwise our helmet only gives us 2 points of int, which is whatever, and blind resistance. Let's see, in terms of resistances... Yeah, we need to... I guess, yeah, we need to cover almost everything. Once again, well, not almost everything, but some of the basics. Acid and cold, I suppose, are the big ones to prevent equipment destruction. Poison would be nice, surely, and everything else as well. I guess the extra layer of blindness resistance is nice, but we definitely do not need that. So yeah, replace that helmet as soon as we get anything decent. Even just, I don't know, I guess that must be just ego head armor of elemental resistance that just gives, you know, maybe the usual set of basic resistances. That would be nice. Cure poison. Okay. Well, we'll see. More food, another mushroom of cure poison. What are the odds? Actually, never tell me the odds. No enemies anywhere. But since we get such a limited number of floors, even more so than on the previous run, obviously we want to explore everything. Just in case. Grinding sound. No longer full. Okay. Ah. A dole. It seems... You drain life from it? It seems weakened. Okay. Squash and bite skills are improving, finally. Okay. Alright, so far nothing we've faced has been able to damage us in any meaningful way, so I guess we are definitely powerful. I mean, it's just a very interesting set of, well, restrictions that we have to work with, I suppose, or work around. that seems to be it for this floor, huh? Unless I'm missing something. That's definitely where having a source of enlightenment would be helpful, but I'm gonna say that we've probably done everything. Let's try to disarm this one more time. Okay, good. Right, there's our staircase. We we could we could teleport out of here. And I mean we always could, I suppose. Just to check the shops and whatnot. Just on the off chance something good is on the black market. Right, we also start with 10 million gold, which is another, you know, another thing that I could do without, but oh well. Well, detection with 3 charges. I mean, I suppose I might as well. And I believe, yeah, I still have the no selling mode on. I don't know about that one. I'm a bit torn. I mean, in one way, it's nice not to have to worry about carrying back stuff just for selling, but on the other hand, it does feel nice to, you know, when you really do have something valuable that you bring back and can cash it in. I don't know. It's yeah. There are definitely advantages and disadvantages to that setting. I guess overall it does make things a bit quicker and remove some repetition, and yeah. Restore strength. Well, obviously nothing. Well, hold on. Jewel encrusted crown. Nope. And I don't suppose the armor shop is going to have anything. This is not the armor shop anyway. Well, metal cap of knowledge. Another source of identification. I think we can do without that. Normally that would be a decent find. It's not even very expensive. Well, I suppose it's, I don't know, at this point in the game it's probably unlikely to be an upgrade. Detect objects. Doors and stairs. Thank you. We can always check for... Well, we obviously want more words of recall for now, until we can get a rod or a staff or something. There, just get a couple of those. We don't actually have any potions of resist heat and cold, just that one potion of resistance. Right, they only sell serious wounds, not critical. I feel like we have plenty. Might as well get a couple of these. Okay, well, that was not particularly useful. What's the arena? What does the arena say? Oh, right. The arena says, loser, we don't want you here. Rude, but understandable, I guess. What about quests? Did I pick up follow-up quests? I guess I did. You don't have a quest for me, right? Well, then I guess it's just back into the dungeon. Level 51. Where this level... No, actually it's level 53, right. And this level is protected by Ancalagon the Black. And there's a death mold. Let's breathe light. It flinched. We barely did any damage. Okay, let's just... I'm disenchanted. Oh. And we didn't really deal any damage. It itself is vampiric, I see. And it retaliates. We're getting experience just for attacking it, though. Wow, that thing damaged me a lot. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. how much damage we're taking. Okay. Let's just heal completely and do that again. Now it's dazed. I don't know if that... Well, it does seem to help, actually. I'm never quite sure what daze does exactly. Like, it doesn't completely prevent enemies from acting, but I guess it helps in some mysterious ways. And that's really all I need to know. We did get a lot of experience from that encounter, so there's that. And Caligon the Black. Oh, he's a dragon. Okay, of course. I should have known that. Giant purple worm. Do you like to breed? I mean, presumably. Who doesn't? But we don't know that about this particular creature. And Caligon the Black. Rushing Jaws is his name, and death is his game. No dragon of the brood of Glaurum can match him. Okay. So, from the Tolkien verse, I guess. Well, he's supposed to be worth 40k for a character of my level. That should be without taking into account the extreme bonuses we get. And there he is, actually. He can use acid, which we're not protected from at all. He can blind, which we are protected from. He can summon ancient dragons, which is great. I'm going to hide in this little hole here, so we can focus on him entirely. I think I'm just going to drink my resistance potion because I'm a little bit worried about this. Okay, my attack skills are improving. I dazed him. I'm level 41. Oh wait, we have... What am I doing? We have speed potions. Speed 27. I think that might be the fastest I've ever been on any character. Yikes. He's dealing so much damage to us and we are not dealing any damage to him. Okay. Finally we damaged him a little bit. Do we actually have heroism? We do not. Okay. Do we have anything to invoke? Illumination and probing. Yeah, that's not going to help. Yeah, this is all we got. We can heal, of course. I'm going to attack some more. We're technically supposed to drain life, right? But I guess the effect is kind of minimal. You bite, you drain life. He seems weakened. That's nice and all. We recovered a little bit. And then he hit us and all that recovery was undone. Okay, that was his acid breath. Despite our acid resistance of 50%, that dealt so much damage. Okay, yeah, this character is not gonna be long for this world, is he? Because we're just not getting powerful fast enough to keep up with this, with the dungeon forcing me, you know, down several levels each time. It's just... I don't see how this is supposed to work. Because I'm gonna drink another healing potion. Because whenever we do get hit, it's for so much damage. Okay, we got him down 2 stars, so I guess 20%-ish. Severe cut. Oh, that's nice. Let's cure that, I suppose. Okay. Down to 300 health. I feel like he could probably... He could potentially one-shot us at this point. So I should be using my healing potions. He's more dazed. That's good. Drain life. He seems more weakened. Summons ancient dragons. A great hellworm, to be precise. That's fun. Weaker than him, but yeah, okay. He can breathe blindness and confusion, which we do resist. And just fire breath, which we also resist. Right? Yeah. Well, I mean, what can we do? We can keep attacking this guy. Nasty cut again. I mean, we are missing 400 hit points and we're bleeding, so we'll just drink another one of these. He summons various things. Okay, Stone Dragon, Matured Black Dragon. Thankfully, we can still focus on him. My squash skills are improving. It only now occurred to me the irony of that naming. The pumpkin that squashes. Anyway, great hit. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the effects. Okay, he is down to 60%. Wait, no, 50? Wait, it's only 9 stars. It doesn't even display 10, so 1 star does not directly correspond to 10% hit points. Okay. Okay, he has not been hitting us very hard lately, which is nice. We're actually recovering some health every now and then. Then we lost some again. We recovered some more, and he hit us for like 300 damage. Okay, wonderful. Time to drink another potion. Okay, and we're hit again for a lot of damage. Recovered a bit, lost a bit. We're scared. Still nervous. Which, I keep forgetting. Can we attack at nervous? I don't know. I'm going to drink a potion of critical wounds, which did nothing. Or not much, anyway. And we're down to 133. Healing potion. We need to drink another potion. Okay, he's down to 1 star. Come on. He's even more dazed. He flees in terror. He recovers his courage. Come on. Come on. We're also level 42. And we killed him, finally. Jesus, that was a fight. I mean, it mostly cost me a lot of healing potions, which is not great because I don't have a good way of recovering those. Oh yeah, actually, I completely forgot. You're only supposed to get those kinds of desirable potions from bosses, right? They're specifically never available in shops. I mean, they usually aren't anyway. I guess maybe every now and then in the black market. Right. Well, he's dead. What do we want? More constitution? More... I don't know. What would even help us particularly? Let's just go with strength. We leveled up. So he actually gave us more than 100,000, 120,000. Who knows how much more, actually. Okay. I mean, that's nice and all. We're still facing the things he summoned, though. Okay. We see a potion of extra healing. Definitely grabbing that. Okay, now we're facing the Great Hellworm, which is not taking any damage whatsoever. There we go. Okay, it feels just about as tanky as its master, which is not encouraging. Okay, our hit points were somewhat stable until we were hit by something. Not even just a normal attack, I guess, that hit relatively hard and made us nervous. Drink a lesser healing potion. And another one. Ouch, ouch. Right. It has a fire aura? Yeah, aura of fire. It retaliates with fire, of course. It is dazed and weakened. Okay, I'm not a fan of my hit points. I don't know how strong its breath attack is, if it ever chooses to use it. Or if it already has, I don't know. There are just too many combat messages to really parse, so I'm just trying to pay attention to my hit points at the very least, and heal whenever I fall below 400, I suppose. Okay, we're getting to the point where I quaffed so many potions that I'm getting full. It's not great. Tries to cast a spell but fails. That has to be an effect of the dazing. Wow, that was a strong hit. I'm gonna drink another potion though. Yep, definitely drinking more potions. Oof. Bad cut. Oh god. Okay, let's actually drink a healing potion. There. And surely we can now kill this thing before we have to heal again. Fleas in terror. Okay. Let the next one take its place. Okay, a stone dragon. Not as powerful, I guess. We are bleeding. Well, it might not be as powerful, but it's still pretty powerful. Let's cure. Great hit. Okay. The Great Hellworm is there again. Still didn't allow me to finish him off. Come on. Breathe Light. Damage 66. Honestly, that's not even great. That's not very good. And it's gonna cost me some hit points. Whatever. Okay, we actually did kill the Hellworm. Stone Dragon ignored the attack, but we're level 44. Almost 1,000 hit points, for what it's worth. Okay, what does the Stone Dragon actually do? Resists fire and poison. Okay, we don't do that. Immune to stunning and confusion. Okay, so our stunning attacks are not going to affect it. Yeah, it can cut. Okay. All right. Guess I'll drink another serious potion. Okay, we're every now and then draining some health. It's fleeing. And we killed it. There was another lesser dragon summoned at one point. But maybe it ran away, or it got killed by... Oh god, very bad feeling. That's great. I do not detect any enemies from where I am currently, so... Guess we'll see what that means. Staff of Dispel Undead, Golden Crown of Might. +5, +7, 16 armor. +3 strength, dex, and constitution. And sustain those attributes. Heck yeah. Bye-bye brain box. That is actually an amazing helmet. What the hell? Also, Potion of Constitution. Don't mind if I do. 1085 hit points. Is that gonna save me in the long run? No, not at all. Dragon's Flame Wand. I mean, I guess, maybe? Restore Constitution. Shouldn't have a need for that, because we sustain that now. Lightning Ball. Another Dragon's Flame. Sound Ball. Frost Ball. Staff of Healing. Heck yeah, okay. That's nice. Potions of Healing. Well, I guess I found almost as many as I had to use in this fight. Is that right? We had around 20. I would want to say we had a bit more than that, but At least it's something. Disenchantment Ball. Beam of Disintegration. I don't know. I never know which ones of these are supposed to be particularly good. More Disenchantment Ball. Fireball. Okay. Well, I do have a lot of options. I don't know that I really need them all. Oh, we have 2 Staffs of Healing. I didn't even realize. That's good. That definitely makes me feel better. Right, and our exit stairs are obviously also there. Oh, don't think I checked all the items up here. Clearly did not. Okay, destroying a bunch of things. That's a nice ring of protection. If only we had fingers. Where are we in the dungeon? Okay, so like kind of on the western side of it. Okay, we have Elberic the Nibelung King, who we definitely dealt with before. He's annoying, of course. Ancient Red Dragon, Chthonian, Young Black Dragon, Four-Headed Hydra. None of that sounds bad. Like, oh, also, it's suddenly only a boring place anymore? Like, how? We didn't kill any enemies since we got that other level feeling before. Potions of Curing, thank you. Recharging. Potion of Wisdom, I mean, I guess I might as well. Alberic is not interested in attacking at all. Runs with pain, okay, that at least damaged him. Why is he running away, though? Okay, he's dazed, we drain life. And we easily kill him? Okay, well, he definitely wasn't the source of the nervousness earlier. Elemental Sheaf Arrows. Steel Helm, get out of here. Mana Bolt Rod. I mean, I guess. Oh, hey there, Chthonian. Didn't even see you there. I feel very insecure. Come on. Get out of here. Wow. Thanks for all the money. I don't know if... Well, actually, I mean... I know that I'm never gonna need that. Because this character is just absurdly rich to begin with. But theoretically, I appreciate it. Hey, there's the dragon as well. Okay, so regular ancient dragons, not a problem at all. Potion of Enlightenment. Sure, yeah, we'll take that for the next level, I guess. Potions of Speed. Wonderful. Okay. Good stuff. Four-Headed Hydra is also headed our way. Four-headed our way. And exploded into more money, as they do. We're level 44 as well. I guess we must have leveled up again at some point. Still not quite keeping up with the dungeon level, but, you know, we're only going to be leveling up to level 50 anyway, so... Obviously, we're never going to be fully able to keep up. Okay, Staff of Curing. Yeah, we'll take that. Interesting room here. I wonder if this was ravaged by the Chthonian digging through the walls or something. This is a very unusually chaotic room layout, but I don't know. Okay. Guess that's it for this side of the dungeon. Cure paranoia. Is there even anything alive over this way? No, I guess not. Okay, well. Yeah, I really don't know what was up with that brief fleshing up of the level feeling of, you know, what was it? You have a very bad feeling, or you're feeling nervous or something? Yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for this level. 2 healing staffs and a curing staff and a destruction staff. Wand of Dragon's Flame, Rod of Mana Bolt, bunch of potions, yeah, some decent stuff. But obviously we could have easily died in the previous level, and we definitely struggled against the boss. So we'll see how the next one treats us. On level 71, you're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This level is protected by Igolonok, which I don't think I've ever faced before. Obviously some sort of eldritch horror based on the name, so that's great. Got a sleeping ancient gold dragon here. I don't foresee that one being problematic, but we'll see. Okay, we got a great worm of law and some multi-hued hounds. Okay, the ancient gold dragon is going down easily. Thank goodness. Elvish Waybread. I mean, sure. Might as well upgrade our food. Actually eat one of those. No, I'm so dumb. Well, that's fine. Wanted to eat one of the normal rations, of course, but somehow I feel like starving to death is not how we go down. A Scroll of Understanding. That sounds good. You feel like a lore master. Okay. Whatever that means. What was this? Frostball. Right, okay. Well, let's just go. Great Worm of Law. You're also sleeping, okay. Oblivious to the giant death pumpkin rolling down the corridor toward him. Okay. Oh, we're level 45. I could cure my charisma, but I feel like that's maybe not my main concern. Let's just go with extra strength. Okay, he's trying to burn my eyes. I feel that a golden crown is protecting me, which means we just learned that it... Oh, we know everything about it. It also protects from blindness, I guess. That must be the one that we didn't know. Okay, that's good. Still got triple blindness resistance then, for what it's worth. Whew, okay. Wreath shards. Deep gash. Well, we don't have anything that will protect us from that. The deep gash is a problem, of course. I'm gonna drink a potion of healing, because that was a lot of damage. And it just did it again immediately. And we're down to 171. Okay. Well, that's just wonderful. Do I just drink my greater healing potion just to be safe? That should top me off, right? I feel like I almost have to. We still have a deep gash. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's basically a full heal. Potion of speed, I guess. I mean, I should have done that first. Might have helped. That dealt another 400 damage. And we're bleeding again. Oh, I forgot that we have healing staffs now. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No charges left, right, okay. Next one is H. This thing is bad. Oh my god, come on. I'm gonna attack one more time. Okay, attack one more time. Great hit. I drain life, apparently. I don't really see the effects as much as I hoped I would. Okay, please. I feel stupid and naive. Well. Come on. There we go. Jesus, I mean, we did reach level 46, but... Good God. The Ring of Anatar. No longer days. Actually, what am I doing? Fully heal, please? Why am I not fully resting? Oh, because I'm... Okay, I was still bleeding. Gotcha. Slowing down. Stop feeling like a lore master. What even did that? Wait, why was I feeling like a lore master? Oh, lore master. Was from the scroll. I briefly saw the auto ID or whatever it said at the bottom of the screen there with the buffs, and I was thinking, huh, is that just there? Has that been there all along because of my Stone of Lore? No, that was from the lore master scroll. That would make sense. Okay. Alright, I'm still not fully healed. There we go. Feel nervous. Yeah? Wait. About what? Just in general? I mean, I guess. Definitely don't feel particularly hopeful about the fate of this character. Ethereal cloaks. All kinds of nice items, in theory, that I have no use for. Right, we got Pip, the Braver from Another World, helping us out. We got a Solar, we got a Great Unclean One, a Goat of Mendes, a Vampire Lord, and some multi-hued hounds. Okay, what is a Solar? A type of angel, I guess. Never a more heavenly being have you seen. The very holiness of its presence makes you deeply respected. Few creatures can match the power of a solar. Fewer still live to tell the tale after attacking one. Well, I mean, it will attack me, so I don't really have a choice here unless I just leave it alone. But we have to level up as quickly as possible and kill as many things as possible for potential item drops, so we can't really afford to leave powerful things alone. Although in this case it might be smarter, I don't know. I really don't know how much tougher this is than anything I've thought. A Great Unclean One. I know all about it, but apparently I've never actually killed one. So that's great. This disgusting demon resembles a shambling pile of rotting green flesh, with dozens of mouths drooling and leaving a trail of foul-smelling goo behind. Nurgle must be proud of himself for having created this atrocity. Nurgle, not Nurgay. Nurgle actually... So it's actually from Warhammer lore, right? Nurgle is from around there somewhere. I think. But... yeah. Okay, another weird part of the dungeon here. Oh, hello. Fire vampire. Oh, okay, well, you were weak. Got a star vampire. Get the vampire lord. Okay, he bites and drains me, but I guess he's actually immune to Nether, so yeah. Nether is just undead special attacks, I suppose. We have destroyed him, though. Oops. Why did I think there was an enemy there? Restore intelligence. Actually, we can kind of use that. The Great Unclean One is breathing poison for a lot of damage. Get an Elder Vampire as well. Why don't we just go ahead and speed up? Hit point warning. Wait. What attack was that? Potion of speed. I speed up, I take a step, and then... Oh, it's because I'm extremely heavily poisoned, I guess. 788 poison damage, yeah. That would do it. Right. That helped a little bit. Not as much as I would have hoped. The Solar throws a Psycho Spear. Oh, at the Great Unclean One. Oh. Okay. The other vampire attacks me. Maybe I should get rid of that thing. Or try to. Goat of Mendes, maybe. That one can summon demons. Yeah, we definitely should destroy that if we can. And the Great Unclean One summons undead. Oh boy. Here we go again. Yikes. I am going to try and get away, I was gonna say, but I don't actually have... Wait, didn't I have... Am I crazy? Didn't I have some means of teleportation? I guess I don't. I just don't have anything. Well, that's a bit problematic. I'm gonna drink a potion of healing. And I'm gonna use a Staff of Destruction. Okay. Elder Vampire is unaffected. Yeah, it's still there. No longer poisoned. Summons undead. A Nazgul. You know, no big deal. Just summon a Nazgul casually. Oof. Just gotta love summoning enemies. It's the best. I definitely don't like where my hit points are at. That's for sure. Gonna use the last charge of that, which... Okay. Helped a little bit. Are there suddenly 2 Elder Vampires? Are you kidding me? Didn't even kill the first one. Come on. Okay, I did kill the first one. And I'm almost dead. Well, once again, this might be it. I guess I'll use use the Staff of Destruction again. Countess Bathory is still around. Hello. This is slightly insane. Just a little bit, you know? Let's see here. Let's just use up some of my weaker healing potions. I am still fast. I'm also scared, apparently. Okay. Not sure what I'm so scared of. Just a legendary vampire. No big deal. Okay, now I'm terrified, even. Am I not resistant to fear? Am I crazy? Well, I have simple fear resistance. Apparently that's not enough. Jesus. Okay. Ouch. Something breathes lightning at me from who knows where. That's cool. I'm no longer fast, apparently. Oh, but no, I'm gorged. Okay, yeah. I mean, what can I do? I have to try to stay alive. Okay, the multi-hued hounds have joined the fight. Can we even attack? I mean, we can attack. Of course, being a vampire, she doesn't really care about my own draining attacks, which are already a bit lackluster. Yeah, okay. I just cannot defeat this thing, and I could have sworn maybe in my brain somehow I conflated teleport other and teleport, and somehow made a mental checkmark behind, means of teleportation. That's a means of teleportation. I suppose I could try teleporting her away, but before I try that, I want to heal up again. Okay, great. Oh, the multi-hued hound just destroyed one of my healing staffs. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Okay. Teleport. Countess Bathory. She's unaffected, of course she would be. Hey, and another multi-hued hound just destroyed my other healing staff. Just to add insult to injury. A lot of injury too. Well, let's try Staff of Destruction. Okay. My luck is turning, but I did fully heal, I guess. Okay. I did destroy all those things, or at least blocked off their path to me. It seems like Countess Bathory was actually destroyed. Well, that's one way to get out of that situation. That's why having a means of destruction is pretty useful sometimes. Of course, it sucks because it robs you of any experience and loot and makes the dungeon an absolute pain to navigate. Also, my life has been drained, but honestly, I mean, despite being down to 86%, I still have 1,090 hit points. That's not bad at all. We're not missing that much. Sure, we're gonna eat one of these. I did not mean to... I meant to eat a freaking mushroom of fast recovery. That's the second time now I did the same thing. Where I meant to eat something off the ground and then ate my limited food anyway. Whatever. It's not like I see... Again, I don't really see starvation being the cause of death. Of course, it would be very, very ironic if I did end up starving to death now because I accidentally ate 2 of my rations. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. That would be just funny. Of course, we're very close to level 50 now, and I don't suppose anything special is going to happen at level 50. Only 10 levels after finally evolving into the Death Pumpkin that we have been yearning for. But who knows? Can we somehow make our way through here? Not really. To whatever that item is. It's just some cloak, I guess, right? Or rhino hide armor, whatever. It's obviously we don't even have a use for that. Do we even still see any enemies? We have 3 Mumaks. Whatever the hell those are. A massive elephantine form with eyes twisted by madness, apparently. Okay. Mumak. Okay, we found our way out of the chaotic zone. And back into it. Enchant weapon to hit. Well, thanks. We don't have a weapon. We are the weapon. Too bad we can't enchant ourselves. That would be fun, actually. In cases where, for characters who just use their fists or teeth or whatever, their parts of their body, to attack. Sure, it would be nice to be able to enchant yourself the way you would enchant your weapon. Right, 6 Mumaks. I have a feeling like those are maybe pretty tough, actually. I guess we're about to find out. First we got some water trolls, which definitely like to destroy stuff. Feel a life returning. Oh, we actually recover our drained life as well. Through vampirism. I didn't know that was a thing. That's nice. Okay, thanks for fully recovering me. Fionorian lamp. I mean, we might as well, I guess. There. Yay. More light. Actually... Oh, our breathe light improves with the number of light sources. I think. Unless I just... Hold on. We can test that easily enough. Take that off. No, it's the same. Never mind. I thought I was onto something, but I guess it's just level-based. In which case... I mean, yeah, obviously we don't need that at all, but whatever. Yeah, but 111 damage? I mean, I suppose it's improved from where it started at, but also we only have 3 more levels to gain. And then it's gonna deal like 150 damage. Yay. That's completely negligible. Temporal champion. Okay. We're also completely drained in every possible way? Or maybe that only just happened now. It's draining our experience and all our stats. And teleports us around? Breathes time, you feel uneasy, it commands you to return. Oh. That would have been a Valkyrie. Oh yeah, Valkyrie's my favorite. Oof. Oh boy. Did I even damage them? Almost not at all. Can I kill this one guy here? Oh, Chrono smashed. Yep. There go all my stats. Severe cut is a problem for sure. Can I kill this Chrono dude? Okay, I did. You dropped a light source. I would like that. A star special. Okay, I definitely want that. Oh no, which means I cannot use my destruction, which I otherwise would have done. Okay, so these Valkyries can... I thought they can summon angels. Wait, wasn't that the main annoyance? Animate dead? Oh. Yeah, they can obviously create nasty cuts, which is not great. Star of Elendil gives extra speed. Let's equip it. Okay. We kind of got away a little bit. But they can command me to return whenever, so... Yep. Nervous and severely cut. Potion of curing. Actually, do we still have our staff? Yeah, we do. Okay. Just drink another potion of healing. Okay, yeah. Move me around. Severely bleeding again. And I'm scared. Heal. Okay, we dazed the Valkyrie. Still not dead. We just don't deal enough damage. At all. Curing. If only my 2 staffs of healing hadn't been destroyed. That's so incredibly unfortunate. I mean, I suppose losing almost anything would have been bad, but... I mean, I would have been okay with losing any of my wands, really. But no. Of course not. The game knows that, obviously, so... I'm just taking way too much damage from everything. I once again do not see how this could ever possibly work. I mean, okay, maybe this is just the combination of this character and this game mode, where, you know, we kind of rely on having basically all of our slots filled with decent light sources that give us some nice bonuses, because obviously, literally, that's the only way we get stronger after a point. And, well, we don't really have that. Oh, come on, Valkyrie, please. I'll drink another healing potion. Hopefully survive. Okay, Valkyrie has been killed. Jesus. Okay, can we kill these things? Kind of? Yeah. Okay. Okay, those elephant monsters are not that bad. Thank goodness for that. Jesus. Ouch. Right. The light cut. Still taking its toll. There we go. Oh, there's another Valkyrie. Are you kidding me? How is there another Valkyrie? Speed up, I guess. I wasn't even sped up before, huh? In that whole previous fight. Severe cut. There we go. That's just relentless. Yeah, and using anything other than regular healing potion is not even having any kind of effect. I didn't kill her somehow? Okay, there we go. Deep gash. Curing. I'm gonna trust that this thing does not suddenly deal a ton of damage. Okay, it did not. Heal. Elephant thing, please. They are slow, as you would expect. Okay. Slowing down. There's another elephant monster. I guess we're back to level 47, but we still have all of our stats drained. What are the odds of... Oh, there's a potion of resistance. Thanks, I guess. Meteor wand, sure. Oh, hey, right. Oh, I completely forgot about the guardian of this floor, who we haven't even seen. Igolonak. And then there's also Itangast the Fire Drake. A mighty ancient dragon, Itangast's form scorches your flesh. Wonderful. Wisps of smoke curl up from his nostrils as he regards you with disdain. That's just standard for ancient dragons, I guess, though. The whole regarding you with disdain kind of thing. It's just a dragon thing. Igolonak. He saw why the shadow on the frosted pane He saw why the shadow on the frosted pane yesterday had been headless, and he screamed. But before he could scream out his protest, his breath was cut off as the hands descended on his face and the wet red mouths opened in their palms. Oh. Okay. At least it's not just another formless mass of flesh. I feel like after a point, most eldritch creatures seem to be mostly that. Anyway, Rod of Restoring. Restoring what? Stats, life, and experience. Wait, are you kidding? That's exactly what I need right now. Small graces, I guess. You failed to use the revise. Okay, cool. Can we try again? How bad could it be? Okay, there we go. Oh. That is certainly nice to have. I don't think that I've ever seen a Rod of Restoring. I guess it's a pretty high level thing. I've also never been on level 71 in the dungeon, so yeah. Whew. Scroll of Genocide. That's nice. Would I want to use that here? I mean, it's not going to work against the boss. It's just going to straight up be immune. I don't know. I guess, you know what? Well, I guess I'm gonna hold on to it in case I encounter more Valkyries. Secret Arrows, Tsunami Wand. We'll take that. That's been helpful in the past. Restore Constitution. Okay, we no longer have a need for that. Ever. Confusing Lights. Yes. That might have been helpful. The Knitcap? Nightcap. What is it? Knitcap or Nightcap? Make up your mind. I doubt it's going to be as good as what we have. Another Staff of Confusing Lights, sure. What we really would want is some protection from, you know, acid and fire. So we don't just lose all of our staffs immediately again. The moment we encounter anything that uses, well, I guess electricity is also capable of destroying. So, yeah. And fire, of course. But, I mean, not having any protection from acid or... wait. Well, cold, I guess. At this point in the game, yeah. That's really, really bad. Oh well. Not much we can do about that. There really isn't. There's Itangas the Fire Drake. It's just a drake, though. It's not an ancient dragon, actually. So, it might not be that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Resist heat and cold. Yeah. Okay, we got an Arachnotron headed our way. Actually, oof. Jet of Plasma, huh? Okay, we can actually destroy this thing a lot more quickly than I thought. Okay. Self-knowledge. I mean... Sure, tell me about myself. Maximum stats. Surprisingly low strength, I guess, but I don't know if that really matters that much. Okay. Cool. A Spectral Tyrannosaurus. The Dragon Boss is still sleeping. Okay, the Spectral Tyrannosaurus is surprisingly tough as well. And exploded into a lot of loot. Banish Evil. Acquirement. Might as well read that here. Sure, would be nice if it always gave me something I can actually use. I don't know that's the case, though. Well, I guess I'll take a Staff of Regeneration Healing. That's actually pretty good. Give me that. And I slowed down. Oh, okay, he woke up. That's fine. Mostly healed anyway. Gonna use that and resist heat and cold. And, okay, he's actually taking a lot of damage. Well, yeah. Okay, I was expecting much worse. Whoa, look at that. Could things actually potentially turn around again? I don't know. He didn't level up again, but... Okay, we got a Potion of Resistance. Wait, didn't we have one before? I swear we found one before. I guess it must have been destroyed by something, and I didn't even notice. What of Holding Dragon's Frost? I don't know. Potion of Charisma. There we go. Two Potions of Resistance. 2 Scrolls of Genocide. The Fishing Pole of Taikobo. 1d1. Ability Fishing. Okay. I can only assume that he used that near a water tile and then, I don't know, summon random fish-type monsters. Maybe have a chance to summon something rare and somehow helpful. Too bad we're not going to be finding out about that in this run. Okay. Less resistant, okay. Oh boy, we're approaching the Dungeon Guardian though. And somehow I don't see that one being easier than the uniques we've been fighting so far. I don't know, just a feeling. We still don't have any kind of way to get out of a bad situation at all. No means of escape whatsoever. Other than, well, destruction, I suppose, but it's not going to work on the boss, presumably. You got confusing lights, plenty of charges. Only 2 charges on this healing staff. We're obviously very low on healing potions, down to only 5 of those. No greater ones or anything. Some curing left. Yeah, all things considered, it's not looking too great. And Igolonak might actually be awakened on his way to us. Yeah, seems like it. So that's great. We are still fast for now, but we must be about to run out actually. So I wonder if I should just refresh that right now. Let's just do it. I'm also actually going to just drink a potion of resistance, because whatever this thing is going to do, it's not going to be nice. There he is. Yeah, he was coming my way. I had a feeling. Let's try to confuse him, maybe? Before he's right here. He's dazed, immune, unaffected, unaffected. Let's do it again. He's more dazed, immune, unaffected, unaffected. Okay, he sped himself up. More dazed. I refuse to be frightened, that's nice. Okay. He's even more dazed and he commanded me to return. I tried attacking it, but... Huh? Nothing actually happened? Wait. Oh, I might have pressed the wrong button. That would explain that. Okay, he immediately drains my wisdom. Don't care about that. Landing some good hits, but not seeing any effects on his health bar. Yep. Superb hit. Okay, finally we see some movement on the health bar. That is not too encouraging, unfortunately. He's no longer stunned. Okay, he is a little bit dazed now. Great hit. He's also immune to... Oh, of course. He's also immune to draining, and of course he can summon. A Pit Fiend, Emmet the Devourer, 2 Lords of Change. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with any of this nonsense. Just gonna destroy right away. And he teleports away. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Not even just blinked away, he teleported, so who knows where he is? Well, actually I know where he is, he's over there. In this large open space, which is perfect for... What is happening? What is happening? What button did I press? I have no idea. Yeah, perfect for someone who summons. He's right there. I behold the dreadful visage. Sure, I mean, I've seen it before, but you know. Is there anything useful I can do from a distance? Try to daze him again, I guess. Meteor, maybe? Mana Bolt? Try Mana Bolt, I don't know. It's always very destructive when enemies use it on me. He shrugs it off. Cool. And might as well use the second charge. Yeah, shrugs it off again. So much for that. Meteor. Shrugs it off. And he teleported me next to him, which is nice, because then I can just start attacking again. I slowed down. Okay, let's slow back up. Okay, dazed, more damaged. I'm level 48. For what it's worth. He's more dazed. I'm more stupid. Can you die to having your stats drained to 0 in this game? Actually, I don't know that I've ever experienced that. I want to say that stat death is a thing in Dungeon Crawl? Okay, I mean, he's slowly going down, so am I, but... He hasn't hit me with anything super damaging all at once so far. I should probably not be taking this risk. Also, I actually have a healing staff. Okay. Could we really just get lucky and with him never summoning again? Okay, he teleported away. Where to? We don't know. Oh, that's great. Oh, he could be anywhere. Recovering. Hey, Mumak. Speaking of recovering, thank you for some health that I might have drained from you, I think. Okay, Igolonak is up there. Oof, how do we even get to you from here? I mean, we can, but... ugh. Okay, I slowed down again. Less resistant, but he wasn't actually using any elemental attacks. Is he still just sitting up there? You know what, I'm gonna drink another speed potion. No, he's not here anymore. What the heck? What? Wait, he's not even here anymore. So he just teleported again, I suppose, even though he didn't even see me. That's interesting. I didn't know that enemies would just do that, I guess. Oh, great. Okay, this time I somehow noticed him teleporting away, I guess. There goes the speed potion effect. Okay, he's back in here again. Maybe he just went into caution mode, I suppose, now that he's low on hit points. Oh, there he is. How do you like my light breath? Oh, that... Oh, right, okay, that's... Yeah, the damage obviously scales with my max hit points, because it's a breath attack. That's why it's a bit lower now. Okay, he doesn't like that. I mean, I suppose if any kind of element would be effective against an eldritch monstrosity like this, it would be light. Also, you know what? It's fine. I mean, he's pretty low on hit points, but we know that he's still going to take several hits. Let's see what we're going to do here. Tsunami Meteor. Tsunami maybe for dazing. He's dazed, yeah. Okay, more dazed. I squash, I bite. Okay, he's down to 1 star. Tries to cast a spell but fails, but he might have tried to teleport away there? Who knows? He's more dazed. He flees in terror. Come on. We actually killed him. Wow. So I guess, all things considered, he actually wasn't as bad as the other elites I've fought here. What did I even fight here? I mean, obviously he was tougher than this dragon Itangast. That one was relatively low level, but wasn't I greeted by something really nasty the moment I entered this floor or something? And it's been so long I don't even know anymore. Anyway, just completed the quest. Sure, we're gonna keep boosting our strength, I suppose. I did not level up again, but we're actually relatively close to level 49, all things considered. Potion of Resistance. Potion of Greater Healing. We will take both of those. And the staff. Or not. We probably don't need... I mean, we could use both Staffs of Confusing Lights, but on the other hand... Yeah, well, actually, never mind. We might have them destroyed again. So, what don't we need? Hard to say. Maybe the Potions of Curing, because we have the staff. Which, of course, is just going to get destroyed. Okay. Right, we do want to restore our stats now. There we go. Just heal up mostly. What do we have? Potion of Charisma. Drink that. We dropped it elsewhere. Okay. Potion of Charisma. Awesome. Very charismatic. Potions of Healing. Up to 13 again. Wonderful. We have another Staff of Capacity Healing. Wonderful. We are gonna get rid of... I don't know. I feel like Teleport Other is just not gonna work on anything... that I would want to use it on, so... let's just get rid of that. I didn't mean to pick the Beam of Gravity game. Well, actually, I suppose that's... in a way, that's the same, except it also deals damage, right? Let's get rid of Stone to Mud. Yeah, it could be useful, but... you know. Invoke Logris. Wand of Dragon's Breath. Just Dragon's Breath? Is that gonna create a random elemental Dragon's Breath? We have Dragon's Flame, of course. Ah, yeah. Acid, lightning, fire, frost, or poison. I don't know. I mean, that sounds like fun, but on the other hand, you know, there's a good chance that if you just use that, it might pick something that your enemy is just immune to. So I don't know about that. Invoke Logris. A huge ball of chaos. Yeah, I mean, okay, that does sound fun. Let's get rid of the Dragon's Flame. And pick up that. There is another jewel-encrusted Crown of Might, of course, which is just about the same as ours. Maybe worse, because it looks like this one does not have the fear resistance. Also, the armor is not quite as good, so... thanks, but no thanks. Stone to Mud, Dragon's Breath. Another... oh, right, the healing stuff. That's what I wanted to pick up, of course, among other things. We have the Scrolls of Fire, which I've never actually used. I think they're just an area fire attack around you. I don't know if they're super powerful or anything. Oh, we have a wand of rocket. Okay, apparently the game considers that really good. You know what? Let's leave the meteor. Pick up the healing staff. Sling of extra might. Wand of regeneration disintegrate. Okay. Apparently the game also really wants me to have that. Why? Fires a powerful ball of disintegration. Huh. I mean, I generally assume that anything the game auto-inscribes and insists on picking up is probably something that, you know, experienced players would consider desirable. So, I'm gonna trust the game there. Let's just get rid of these scrolls of fire. I don't know. I feel like there is not a very high chance of those actually being very useful. Dragon Helm of Rage. -1 plus 10. 8 plus 17. Okay. I mean, it's some nice offensive stats. And armor. Blindness resistance, right? That's what our helmet gives. And free action and some sustained stats. And just some stats in general. Do we learn anything more about this? +1 strength. Negative int and wisdom, and something more. Can we invoke it? We can. Killing machine. Okay, berserk. Gotcha. Anything else? Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, the current damage values here for us for our attacks. Oh. We're exclamation point skilled at our squash attack apparently, +10 to hit, but we're an expert at biting. I guess we have been biting more because we have 3.7 bite attacks per round. I mean, okay, that's nice and all, but yeah, those damage values will reflect the current berserk status, so that's not really completely reliable. I don't know, I feel like in terms of the stats we get and the blindness resistance, we might want to go back to this, to the old helmet. Mass genocide. There's a lot of good stuff here. Oh, the incandescent light of Edison. Hello. Almost missed you. No, don't quaff. Put that on. I'm just gonna put that on instead of the Fionorian lamp. So, +3 infravision and fire and electricity aura. I mean, okay, that's nice, I suppose. It's not exactly going to win the game for us, but at least now we have 4 special light sources out of the 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we could have 10 more. If only we could actually find them. Oh well. Okay, so we survived that. So we're gonna look around a bit more. There are items here that I never looked at. A boring place now, okay. Oh, no. We actually did look at these, didn't we? Yeah. But maybe not over this way. Were we teleported away from there, or...? Less berserk, good. So... Okay. Okay, so our... Oh, interesting. Our bite attack... Why do we have 4.3 blows per round now? Does berserk make your attack stronger but slower? Or did that have nothing to do with it? Who knows? The damage is not a lot lower, though. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we have looked at these, actually. I guess we have. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Right, I used destruction up here. That's why everything's messed up. What are you? Clay statue of Smoke the Golden. We just having a clay statue of Smoke the Golden is kind of a bit disrespectful. It's also not really going to capture the whole splendor of the real thing. Okay, there's not going to be anything useful in here. I don't know why, once again, I insist on exploring all of this. This cave-in. Yet here we are. Okay, the stairs are over there. Then we just... I mean, I suppose we could return to town just in order to... I don't know. Just in case there's somehow something useful to come of that. Recall, sure. And we basically want to keep all the items that we have, because they could be useful. We're not going to be getting any potions of healing here, or at least that's the idea. We're not cursed, surprisingly. Actually, that's really surprising. No stat potions or anything. That's kind of lame. Scroll of crafting. Wait, that's not what I... Huh? Oh. Press the wrong button. There we go. It makes a chosen weapon, armor, or ammo an ego item when you read it. Oh. Weapon, armor, or ammo. So it wouldn't work on a light source? I guess... Are there even ego light sources? I mean, I suppose there are, like... Yeah. There are lamps of immolation. I guess that would count as an ego, but it's not listed here, so I'm guessing that's not a thing. Not that it would help in any meaningful way, or at all. Right, still no... And oh, we have a potion of enlightenment this whole time. Whoops. Completely missed that. That's fine. So quest-wise, huh? We have a dragon quest, level 42. We are level 48, so we should be able to deal with that. And dragons like to explode into all kinds of loot. So sure. Where is that, actually? That's the Doom quest. Oh, up here? Yes, okay. Kind of random, but okay. Sure. I mean, we're not gonna be able to carry anything, but whatever. Sure, let's just enter that. And yeah, I remember this one. This is just a bunch of small rooms, each basically dedicated to one family of dragon types. Or to one dragon type. G... Yeah. You failed to use the device. Okay, there we go. Right. But the worst thing we face here is ancient dragons of each respective type. Red dragon, gold dragon, white, green, black, blue. Ancient bronze. Okay, yeah, I mean, nothing here should be too bad. Of course, the elements can still destroy our stuff. So there's that. At the very least, we should drink that, and then we just go ahead and mostly one-shot everything. well, the ancient dragons, I guess, can be a bit tougher. Potion of healing was destroyed. Okay, that's wonderful. It's not like we already have barely enough of them. Okay, it's the first chamber of dragons cleared, but also one of the weakest kinds, so... Well... Potions of resistance. I definitely should drink one of those for the acid dragons, which are approaching. Actually, wait, no, those are the green dragons. Those are poisonous. Fireball. It's gonna be a lot of that. Oh yeah, we got dragons approaching from all directions now. Oh yeah, they're the green dragons. And some lightning dragons. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and drink resistance? Oh, the mature green dragon attacked me and killed itself. That's nice. Holy prayer. Might as well read that. Oh, might as well try to read that. There we go. A very righteous rolling pumpkin of death. Monster confusion. I don't think so. Okay, multi-hued dragons. Restore intelligence. We have no need for that. Okay, right, we got more things approaching from everywhere. Fleas in terror? I don't think so. Okay. I guess all the blue dragons were coming from here. Baby blue dragons. Aw. Adorable. Also, I just stumbled past them, whatever. Okay, we got the red dragon family joining the fight. Resistances have run out. Okay, let's actually drink just resist heat and cold for the red dragons here. I mean, physically they can't really touch us. The real problem are, of course, the potentially destructive breath attacks. Clarity. Remove curse. Let's maybe just not fight them here. Bronze Dragon rates confusion. But I'm not so easily confused. Okay. Got the multi-hued ones. Sure, drink another one of these. Oh, drop the chest for me as well. Okay, more multi-hued ones. Potions of speed, heck yeah. Obviously, potions are... Oh, get away, okay. We need that. I mean, to have at least some means of escape. Can we actually just get that? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Black dragons. Yeah, acid breath, that's the one thing I'm mostly worried about here, so we're definitely going to drink one of our potions of resistance. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Acid, the sling melts. Okay, yeah, they're destroying stuff on the ground. None of my things so far, I think. Okay. Okay. I think only the gold dragons are left, or some green ones. Okay. Okay, the ancient gold dragon has been destroyed. Okay. We're also level 49. Don't know when that happened, but okay. But there's still any left. Oh yeah, somehow. Some green dragons got lost up here. And that one. Hello? You guys? Oh. Quest complete. Okay. Yeah, that was not too difficult. Let's restore. Okay. And look through all of this loot. Potions of speed. Okay, okay, good. Identify. No, we don't need that. Theonorian lamp. Quiver. So much money. Restore charisma. Scrolls of teleportation. I mean, I suppose I could have always bought some of those in town to have some means of escape. But now we have getaway. Surely that's enough. Surely. The Theonorian lamp mimosa. Okay, never mind. There are... Wait. Yeah, that's just an artifact version of a Theonorian lamp. Interesting. Obviously we're gonna just equip that. Okay, it gives us stealth. And who knows what else. Unfortunately, at a glance, I do not see any other light sources that were dropped. But hey, every little bit helps, potentially. Starlight Staff. Boots of Speed. Well, if only we had feet. Okay, Total War of Pattern. Mithril shots do not get destroyed. Poison Needle. Okay, we instantly know that. Alright, nothing good in there. Staff of Slowness. Well, our Staffs of Confusing Lights already slow enemies, so... But, I mean, I'm assuming this one is supposed to slow down enemies. It slows you down temporarily. Oh, wait. That's actually terrible. What the heck? Why would you want that? Again, one of those cases where I don't understand why that is not immediately auto-destroyed. Could that potentially be useful? If you don't want to be fast, you could just not use speed up, you know? Another Rod of Getaway. Honestly, it probably wouldn't be terrible to have 2 of those, because 3 charges might just not be enough. But, on the other hand, we have so many slots. That being said, you know what? These Cure Series wounds are not gonna cut it. In fact, even the Cure Critical wounds I could probably just throw away as it is, because, yeah. If I'm fighting anything that's bad enough that I want to heal in the middle of combat, then those weaker healing potions are just not going to make a difference. Potions of Restore, Clarity, Identify. Potion of New Life. I don't think so. Teleport Other. Recall 5 charges. Well, I mean, yeah, there is no question. Obviously, we're gonna drop those scrolls and get the rod instead. took long enough. This room we already completely checked. Yes. Restore strength. Detect traps. Sound strike. Enlightenment. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want that, don't I? Curing, destruction, rocket. Tsunami. Beam of gravity. You know what? Screw beam of gravity. I'm never gonna use that. Plasma bolt. Beam of gravity. Oh, another? Wait, what? Another rod of recall. Oh yeah, okay, recall. Actually, no. Don't need that. Scroll of Holy Prayer. Wait, didn't I have some of those? I guess not. Maybe yeah, no, I saw this stack and I think I read one off the floor. Yeah, okay. Summon ants. Thanks, but no thanks. Enchant weapon to hit. No weapon to enchant, unfortunately. Fast recovery. The pair of soft leather boots of Flora. Pointy head of the witch. Okay, we're getting there. Elven Cloak of Stealth. A Rod Getaway 2 charges. No. I'm gonna just stick with the 2 that I have, which are better anyway. Not particularly many stat potions, unfortunately. Like, we found one charisma potion or something. That is definitely a bit of a disappointment. Tons of potions of restoration, but... Okay, greater identify. Didn't we want to identify something? Yeah, that lamp. What does it do? Sustain strength, resist fire and shards. Okay, there's some resistance. Hold life, even more. Okay, that's nice. Resistances are looking... yeah. I mean, partially really nice and partially terrible. Just not having any acid or cold or poison resistance is a real problem at this point in the game. Okay, one more room. Summon hounds. Restore wisdom. Not helpful game. Teleport level. Potions of resistance. Okay, good. Well, eat off the floor. There we go. Like a good civilized Death Pumpkin. I think that's it. We head out of here and now to find out where we got this quest from. Was it from you? No. Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Who else gives quests? Sure would be nice if the quest log mentioned where to go to turn it in. Is it from... Wait, is it from here? It was from here. Okay, pack is overflowing from a Wand of Capacity, Dragon's Frost. Thanks, I guess. And no follow-up quest there. Alright, well... Maybe we could try the old castle. Destroy all the monsters within the castle. And the Doom Quest 2 is level 55, yeah. I don't know about that. Where's that old castle, by the way? Northwest? Oh, all the way up there. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm in a questing mood, I guess. Let's do it. How bad could it be? How bad could it be? Enlightenment. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Ice Giant, Draco Lich, Iron Lich, Fallen Angel Enchantress, Lesser Titan, Sorcerer, Vampire Lord, Monastic Lich, Death Knight, Mummified Troll, Time Bombs. Are these the Time Bombs? Wait. No, the Time Bombs are not around me. Where are the Time Bombs? We don't know because there are several of them. Oh, okay, they're in this room. I see. Well, I guess we'll start tunneling. Can't tunnel through that. Excuse me? Are you sure about that? That's rubble. Huh? Tunnel. Okay. Weird. What? I guess I must have once again pressed the wrong direction key. That doesn't usually happen. But hey. So we know there is some sort of lich thing on the other side of this. Surprised he's not right there. I'm gonna drink a potion of speed. Staff of Speed is obviously one of the things we're notably still missing. There he is, the Iron Lich. Breathes fire. Gets dazed, and we got Vampire Lords and all kinds of things. Okay, cool. Slowly destroying this thing. Okay, we destroyed that thing. We've killed a Vampire Lord before. Okay. He fled in terror, and now he's dead. Got a Mithril Golem, another Vampire Lord. Let's just wait for things here. Okay. Destroyed the second Vampire Lord without any trouble. Oh boy, hello. The Enchantress summons dragons from all the way back there. That's lovely. Stone Dragon. You know what? Why don't we retreat back here? The Enchantress is right there. Summons more dragons, of course. Okay, what do we have any range attacks we could use here? I mean, we have those rockets, which I've never actually had. What are those supposed to do? It fires a rocket. I mean, yeah, okay, thanks, I guess. I hope that has an attack radius. Failed to use it though. Failed to use it again. Failed to use it again. Can we please? Nope, we cannot. Okay. Potion of Speed was destroyed. I'm still fast though. Let's just continue fighting. Ancient White Dragon attacks. The Enchantress summons more dragons. Because of course she would. Why don't we try to blast her with Tsunami? I mean, okay, that worked. You know what we should also be doing is using Confusing Lights. I mean, that helped somewhat. At least nothing here is really capable of dealing a ton of damage to us all at once. The bigger problem is that, well, the occasional item destruction is going to happen. We can really only damage one thing at a time. And we cannot get to the stupid summoning Enchantress, even though she's so close. We could invoke Logres if the game allows me to do that. That is also supposed to be an area attack. Let's try that once. Okay. Target the Enchantress. Oh, we destroyed a bunch of things. The Enchantress polymorphed into a mature blue dragon. How ironic. Okay, we destroyed a staff, which could have been good. And a rod as well. Yikes. Okay, so that's also definitely more of a last resort kind of thing. Are any of you damaged? Oh yeah, quite, actually. Okay, so I'll finish you off real quick, and you. Right, a bone dragon. Didn't even realize we were facing one of you. Okay, Jesus. Potion of clarity, potion of resistance, rather. For the stack, very nice. We got the mithril golem. Would you like to come here? And get 2-shot. Okay, that works. Somehow between all of that, I guess because most of those were summoned creatures, we did not actually level up. Get a revenant. 1-shot, okay. Another revenant. Vampire Lord was destroyed. Okay. Grinding sound. Anti-paladin has been 1-shot. And it's not like we're dealing bad damage in melee, I guess. It's just that we're dealing with so many things that are just very, very tanky at this point. Oh, Monastic Lich, okay. Destroyed. Potions of Speed, wonderful. What are we looking at here? Staff of Cure Wounds. I mean, I guess if we could make room for that, that wouldn't be too bad. But what would I let go? Hard to say. Oh, actually, well, the obvious thing. Cure critical wounds. And we get the Cure Wounds staff instead. Don't need another recall. Don't need to restore any stats, surprisingly enough. Hey, 1 piece of Elvish Waybread. I guess we're really not going to starve to death after all. Soundstrike, whatever. So many things. Potions of Heroism. Right, I guess we can do without that. Potions of Food, Soundball. Anti-Paladin. Stop that. How about... I mean, back there are no items to destroy, so... Whoa, that had a huge radius as well. Time Bomb polymorphed into a malicious leprechaun. Oh. Eok Golem polymorphed into a revenant. Time Bomb polymorphed into a mature black dragon. I don't know if that's an improvement. Eok Golem shrugs and Time Bomb polymorphed into an enchantress. Oh no, are you kidding? I also don't see the enchantress that was supposedly just created. Okay, so this raw Logros seems to maybe not be worth it. I don't know. Why don't I see the enchantress, I wonder? Grunts with pain, so she immediately took damage as well the moment she was created. Which one of those things would I want to kill first, I guess? I don't know. Also, Wand of Disintegrate, huh? Mature Black Dragon? That didn't work. The Enchantress summoned dragons, because of course. Got a Pseudo Dragon, Young White Dragon, there she is. Okay, definitely make a beeline for her. Young White Dragon breathes frost and destroys one of my potions of speed and one of my potions of healing. Yep, that's how life with 0 frost resistance is. Oh, there was a time bomb, right? Of course. Oh, time bomb. Of course, time bombs have a chrono effect. Very funny game. Very funny. Okay. Rod of capacity detection with 7 charges. Wow. Okay. I've never seen one with that many charges. We'll take that for sure. Yes, that's all. Summon hydras. I also know there are more. Well, actually, there might not be more time bombs around. I don't know if they would actually show up in the monster list. Well, we can always do this. I guess no, there are no time bombs. So we polymorphed most of them and killed one. Okay. Aware of those. Well, we see the anti-paladin down there. I guess 2 of those are. The 2 that we don't see are actually Death Knights. Okay. Yeah, and otherwise, of course, we're suddenly aware of a greater Titan. That's a bit concerning. It's all the way over there. Okay. Okay. Not currently sped up. In fact, are we slowed down? That's a wall monster. Alright, are those also breeding? Yes, they are. Right. Okay, let's speed up. Okay. Close those doors. Huh? Loge, Spirit of Fire. Where did you come from? Sorcerer blinks away. Wait. Blinks me away. Oh. Right. Oh, okay. Not that far, though. Frostball. Potion of Speed. Potion of Resist Heat and Cold. Yeah, I know. I should just be using one of those. In fact, why don't I? There. Better late than never, huh? Sorcerer has been slain. Death Knight has been slain. Death Knight number 2 has been slain. Loge, Spirit of Fire, is dying. Has died. Okay, anti-paladins are very weak. Definitely like to contain this wall monster infestation. What's up with that? It's a roper. Oh. Okay. I've found a teleport trap, and I'm now somewhere else entirely. Lovely. Greater mummy. Not a problem. I think behind this door might be nothing. Never mind. I think I was thinking of a different dungeon where a similar setup had some of those Druge enemies in a similar little niche, and that was an absolute pain to deal with because they always just teleport you away the moment you're close to them. Iron Lich creates a whirlpool. Okay. I'm no longer fast. I probably should fix that. Something summons monsters, and a lot of them too. Great. High Priest. You can summon demons. You can summon undead. Okay, take out the High Priest. Continue taking out the Iron Lich. Take out the Nalfashni. Okay. What else can summon here? You can summon Okay. Master Lich, you can summon. Can no longer summon. Fire Trolls, War Trolls. There's the Lesser Titan. Okay, Lesser Titan's not a problem at this point. That's good to know. Something casts a Fireball. Was it the Draco Lich? Actually, it might be. Okay, hold on. Draco Liches. Use Frost and Nether. Resist heat and cold. I'm still fast. Okay. Ice Giant breathes Frost. You know what? I thought... Yeah, now that I look at it again, it's definitely a white P. I thought it was another Lesser Titan. I thought it was yellow the first time I saw it. But no. Ice Giant. Okay, Potion of Resistance is unaffected. That's nice. It protects itself, I guess. Nope, never mind. It was destroyed after all. Well... Okay. Ice Giant has been destroyed. We see an O-log, actually. Thank you for not throwing anything at me. We see the wall monsters have made their way here. There is a Lesser Titan actually approaching. Okay. Oh boy, the wall monsters are in the process of taking over the dungeon. Oops, you were one. And yeah, they definitely blend in with the environment. Where am I? Okay, I'm still actually there. I'm still there. Okay, finally an O-log threw a rock at me. That's what I've been waiting for. Wonderful. Potion of Speed was destroyed. Oh god, I just want to destroy these things, but I kind of have to deal with the O-logs, actually. No, only 2 of them were there, so never mind. We can get back to slaughtering the walls. These don't breed so quickly, as quickly as certain other breeders. So I feel like I have a chance at containing them. Okay, the O-logs are coming. I really would like to fire one of these rockets successfully. Okay, this is my chance. Rocket into the O-logs. That... well... it didn't do nothing, I guess, but it didn't kill any of them outright, which is definitely disappointing. Okay, let's go with a tsunami. I should just aim manually. Come on, another one. And a mana bolt for good measure. I'm dumb. Another mana bolt for good measure. Start targeting first and then... okay. Go back to destroying wall monsters. I feel like I'm slowly reducing their numbers. Maybe. Yeah, I definitely am. Of course, I don't know what other parts of the dungeon they've already expanded to at this point. Also, I'm trying so hard to... oh, Oh, there was a time bomb left. Wonderful. Trying so hard to squint and distinguish the very light gray color of these wall monsters from the white of the walls. Okay, I don't actually see any currently. In fact, I don't detect any of them. Huh, could I actually have done it? Amazing. Potion of Wisdom. Let's see what kind of loot we have. What kind of loot we have? We have a sorcerer. Okay, that's not great. Mana bolt. I would shoot another rocket, except it has a like 90% chance to fail, so let's not. How about disintegration? Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Cackles evilly. Stop it. Yeah. That's what you get. Boldness. Why are there traps here suddenly? Those weren't here before. What? Who created traps? Oh, he cackled evilly and created traps around me? That must be what it was. Okay, so it was not just a random waste of time on his part. Good to know. Failed to use the device properly. Come on. Restore. There we go. Get rid of these traps here. There we go. Okay, Unburning Waste. Summon Hydras. Alright, everything up here we already looked at. Everything else is still new. Potion of Intelligence. Potion of Self-Knowledge. Again, I'm not sure if there's any point in drinking another one after you've already used it once, or at least somewhat recently, but there we go. Summon monsters, no thanks. Oops. There we go. Potion of Self-Knowledge, I guess I'll pass, thank you. Oh, there's a Greater Titan. Let us drink a speed potion. He summoned Grendel and family. Oh, that's just wonderful. That is just wonderful. Grendel is right next to me as well. Huh. Okay. Completely forgot that that was a thing. I thought Greater Titans were bad mostly because they can throw boulders and are very tough. But no, for good measure, they also summon monsters. A Plasma Vortex. Let's destroy that one first. Okay, we can actually kill Grendel pretty easily, which is funny. Okay, there's the Titan himself. So far, we're not really taking damage from anything. Demon out of Slaanesh. What are you trying to do? Oh, you can summon demons. Kill you. Frostball destroyed one of my potions of speed, of course. And a potion of healing. Jesus. What am I doing here? Confusing lights. It's the perfect kind of situation for that. I'm gonna use it twice, if I can. Okay. Chthonian attacks the Greater Titan. Nice. Greater Titan is running? Well, he ran for a moment. Let's destroy the Ogre Mage while we can. And the Chthonian. They're still confused and... Oh, there's another freaking Greater Titan. Wonderful. Okay. Let's confuse him right away, if we can. Maybe some more. Okay, he's confused. You're next to me. Okay. Greater Titan number 1 has been destroyed. Oops. That guy is moving a bit erratically. Okay, destroyed that one as well. Awesome. That was not nearly as bad as I thought it might be. Oh, the Flamer of Tzinch. Disguising as some sort of mushroom. Okay, well, that was that. Do we see any other Greater Titans or anything else? We have a Fallen Angel, but I don't think that should be too big of a problem, actually. Everything else that we can currently see should not be a problem whatsoever. Okay, Fallen Angel is maybe a bit tougher than I thought, but he could summon demons, but he didn't. Good. Dispel Undead, Rhino Head Armor. Oh, what are you? Mummified Troll. I see. There's another Roper. Master Vampire, cute. Oh. Potion of Stone Skin. Enchant Armor. I feel like that has 0% chance to work. Yeah, definitely. Plus 16. But, you know, Potion of Stone Skin. That gives a lot of armor class temporarily. Might be worth taking. However, what do we leave behind? Honestly, the Invoke Logris seems like a bit of a double-edged sword. It's fun, I guess, until it destroys something that you wanted, or you know, polymorphs something not that bad into something terrible. So yeah, let's just not play with raw chaos. I guess that's generally a good idea. Recall, restore charisma. No, thanks. Oh, crypt thing. Hiding away in this corner here. Now we got some sea trolls. Oh, they're surprisingly tanky, I guess. Are they still sleeping? Oh, I guess. Okay. Okay, that's all of those. The Dagger of Fiona. None other than Fiona herself, huh? Well, we don't know anything about it, of course. And we never will, it looks like. Oh well. I guess we weren't quite done looking at all the things here. The Katana of Rage. 3d5 plus 22 plus 18. Okay. Another random troll mummy. Wandering in, a bit confused, perhaps. Oh. Yeah, there was that one treasure chamber that I ran past. Distracted by the water trolls, I guess. Oh well. Here we... Oh. Well, Tome of Destruction, huh? 2 of them, in fact. That's fine. Okay, it's... Yeah, it's burning basically everything that might have been useful here. What now? Wait. There's still 2 more. Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. And then I Pressed the wrong direction again. Yeah, okay. So anything that might have been useful in here was burned away. Surprisingly, none of my stuff was burned away. That's actually the real surprise here. Although, maybe not such a surprise because we have 65% fire resist. So, yeah. Well, I guess all in all I should have just left that room alone, but oh well. We're still not really... This last level up here is taking its time, because I guess at this point none of the things here are considered particularly high level anymore. Small iron chest with a gas trap. Disarm that. Open it. Oh! The Sorcerer's Stone. That doesn't sound like something that's going to be particularly useful to me, but I'll take it. Gee. Okay, +2 int. I mean, thanks, I guess. It's something. Might give us some resistance as well. Okay, so we did get a light source. That's always nice. Even if it's not necessarily the most useful one. Okay. We will not read that. We will identify, please. Greatly enhances sorcery magic. Well, yeah. That's probably good for an actual spellcaster, you know, but, well, specifically someone who actually uses that particular kind of magic. Not me, though. Okay, we got some ancient dragons over there. This might be worth a little bit of experience. Although, maybe not as much as I would hope. Okay, jewel encrusted crown of celestial protection with poison and chaos resist. Well, I could definitely use both of those things, but I don't think I'm going to give up my golden crown of might for that. No, I just don't think so. I know I keep complaining about the lack of resistances, but you know. Okay, that was not worth a lot of experience at all. Can attack from here just in case it breathes fire. And I would destroy some of the loot. It did not. Mushroom of Restoring. We don't need that, but thanks for reminding me. There we go. Like night. Actually, what are we dealing with here? Okay, not a whole lot more. Orcobal the Mighty is still around. A Death Drake is up there. Orcobal is the red one in the corner. Gotcha. And as expected, not a problem at all. Okay, was there anything here? Magma Elemental. Demonette of Slaanesh destroys one of my potions of speed. Thank you for that. Would you like to come here? I guess that's a no, but I'll just go ahead and one-shot you. And the Memory Moss. What was that? A mass of green vegetation. You don't remember seeing anything like it before. Odd. Level 32, Memory Moss. Memory... loss? Moss? Moss of memory loss? Is that why I don't remember seeing it before? Because I have actually seen it before? I just don't remember? Maybe it could have done something if I hadn't one-shotted. Potions of super healing, okay. Cure critical wounds, may. Okay, another potion of super healing. That is certainly nice to have. in before those get destroyed immediately. Death Drake has been killed. Quest is not complete though. Okay, so something still lurks in here, right? Yeah, quest is not complete. Lightning Strike. Elvish Waybread. Okay, we have plenty of food. Mushroom of Restoring. Thanks, but no thanks. Get away 2 charges. Thanks, but no thanks. What was that? The Iron Shot of David. Okay. Ring of Speed, Jingasa, Claymore, Teleport Level, Levitation Boots. Okay, another treasure chamber we haven't been in. Curse Armor, wonderful. Alright, and we haven't really... Something's throwing large rocks at me. Potion of... No, my Potion of Great Healing was destroyed. You jerk. It's just a stupid Olog. That was the last enemy. He just randomly wandered up here. Of all the things he could have destroyed. God damn it. Okay, whatever. It's fine. More bread. Yay. A robe of the twilight. No armor at all. Interesting. Staff of Capacity Healing, 5 charges. Well, what are we dropping? We already have 3. I mean, one of Resistance is nice. You know what? I'm actually gonna drop one of those Staffs of Confusing Lights. I mean, having one as a backup in case the other one gets destroyed is nice, but theoretically I don't need 2 of them. Instead I'm going to take all the healing I can get. Mass Genocide, 1 normal Genocide. Okay, that was that. What is the purpose of this corridor down here? I've been wondering. Filled with rubble and... oh, it's actually just another way out of here. And this is just a complete dead end? No purpose whatsoever? I mean, I guess not. I have been using mapping after all. Did we miss anything? Confusing Lights, yep. Drop that. We don't need them. Restoring Mushrooms. I guess I'm not taking the Mass Genocide. An excellent one that I didn't look at, apparently. Northwest. Is it just... wait. Is it this? Wand of Unbearing Waves? Is it this? Charm Monster? Yeah, I guess it was one of those. Okay. Alright. Get out of here. So close to level 50. Surely we can make it. I guess I'll consider that a success. If we can reach level 50, see if there's some final development. I mean, I guess since it took 40 levels for the first thing to happen, I don't really expect another, you know, leap in evolution, I suppose, to happen at level 50. But maybe, as a reward for just, you know, making it that far. I mean, there's not really anything to sort out in terms of items. I think the Dragon Quest might have actually been from the mayor here, the lord or whoever, the count. Yes, and we get the hard leather cap of Indra. Oh, no damage bonuses, but good armor. +5 int, wisdom, charisma. What is that? Asterisk electricity. Blindness resistance? I mean, it's giving me the wrong set of stats. And no offensive stats. %100% electricity. So that's actually immunity to electricity. That's fascinating. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, that's nice and all, but that in itself is not going to save me. And that does reduce my damage quite a bit. My damage is down to 164, whereas with this, it's 244. Yeah, I cannot. I cannot I cannot reduce my damage that much. We already take way too long to kill certain things. Yeah, I mean, this is a really nice item. Otherwise, I mean, the stats are kind of like, of course, they would be better for a spellcaster. Immunity to electricity. I mean, at least now I know that that exists. That's literally. Well, I mean, I might have seen it before, but I don't remember. So that's yeah. Good to know that electricity, or that immunity to elements does exist. Of course, it's going to be very, very rare, as we saw. Also, do we have a follow-up quest? No, that's what I thought. Okay, so we only have the level 55 Doom quest, which, I mean, we could jump into 2 hours 46, but, I mean, I feel like one way or the other, this run must come to an end pretty soon. Whether I just consider it done once we reach level 50, which is going to be quite soon, I guess, or if we actually do die to something. I mean, if I just jump back into the dungeon, it's going to be like, I mean, the previous level was level 71, so who knows where this is going to put me? Level 80, level 85? I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to find out. So, level 79. This level is protected by Richard Wong, Master of Time. Great. Needless to say that we have no resistance to that. The Minotaur of the Labyrinth. Okay, that should be pretty easy, actually. Warrior of the Dawn is annoying because those cannot be killed as far as I know. They will always resurrect the moment they are slain. Fierce barbaric warriors armed with great spiked clubs and surrounded in an aura of scarlet. Whenever one of them is slain, another appears out of nowhere to take his place. Right. And always kind of nearby as well, so I guess your best bet against those is to try and teleport them away, and then just, you know, hope that they leave you alone for at least a little while. Hey, Minotaur. Oops. Yeah, you weren't really worth a lot. And you didn't drop any items. How rude. Something gazes into my eyes. Great. Oh, Richard Wong, Master of Time. We know literally nothing about you. Okay. This is one of those lazy monsters that, you know, was implemented without even bothering to type in some sort of brief description. It's kind of lame, to be honest, but oh well. Sure, Potion of Speed. And that's about all we can do in terms of preparation, so... Oh, wait, what? He can just move through walls, apparently. That's great. And he blinked me away. It's gonna be that kind of enemy, huh? Can we confuse you or something? We daze you. That's something. Okay, Mana Bolt. Just confuse him more, I guess. Daze him more, rather. Disintegrate? I failed to use. Okay, whatever. I'll actually try again. Oh wow, that actually disintegrates the dungeon around him as well. I didn't realize that before. I guess because I only really used it on the quest level where the dungeon walls are protected. I mean, did that deal any damage? I don't know. Supposedly it did. He resists. Resist some more. Psycho Spear. Okay, cool. And he blinks away. Because why would he not? Whirlpool. Destroyed one of my potions of healing. Low hit point warning. Okay, let's go ahead and start healing, I suppose. I'm disenchanted. Wonderful. I'm drained. Well, yeah. Draining my experience as well, of course. We have damaged him a little bit. He healed himself. Hate that. Chrono smashed, disenchanted. Back to level 48. That's the opposite of what I want. Oof. I'm scared. Oh, I'm also very damaged, okay. I mean, on the plus side, for now, it's just a one-on-one duel. And I have still plenty, well, still quite a few charges of healing items. Teleports away. Okay, let's restore. Eventually. Good. Well, the good news is that that restoration actually also restores your drained XP. So, yeah, actually that's not a problem at all. And we did, in fact, gain almost 50,000 experience fighting him. So that's nice. He's down there. And we have 5 Warriors of the Dawn. That sounds horrible. They're not that strong, I guess, individually. It's just the fact that you cannot kill them, you know, that's a bit of a problem. They always just keep coming back. So, yeah, I'm probably just not going to bother with them at all. If I can help it, rather. Okay, speed up. Teleports me away, of course. He's in the wall. And he teleported me to the other side of the dungeon. Alright. And there's an Ultimate Magus, who's also blinking me away. I love being just juggled around. He can blink and blink away. I don't know if he's very powerful. Absolutely no idea what that kind of enemy can do. If only I could use my Wand of Rocket reliably. That sure would be nice. Yeah, that didn't work. Tried to cast a spell but failed. I mean, I like that. How about Mana Bolts, I guess? Oh. Runs with pain. Okay. At first I thought he just reflected that back at me. I don't think he did. He just shot his own projectile. And he's gone? Something threw a Psycho Spear and killed a Black Knight that I didn't even know was there. Okay, cool. Things are happening. Lord of Chaos, wonderful. Love those. I mean, I think, well, okay, what I can always do is Confusing Lights. He's slowed and dazed. Flees in terror. Okay, not confused though. Oh. Well. Got Father Dagon. For good measure. We got absolute chaos happening all around us. A potion of stone skin. No. I never got a chance to even taste it. Oh well. Father Dagon right next to us there. Okay, we were finally cursed actually for the first time ever. I'm just gonna Confusing Lights some more. I'm hallucinating. That's always fun. Hear that, I guess. Or rather just, yeah, actually use a Staff of Healing. Wait. That did not... Huh. I thought healing also cured hallucination, but I guess not. Cures your ailments. Well, not that one. Or I was confused again immediately. Okay, I can see it clearly for the time being, at least. Okay, Father Dagon is still there, but he's somehow moved away. Lord of Chaos is to the west of me? Oh, the potion is actually the Lord of Chaos. Hi there. Can we kill you at all? The great god Porno is destroyed. Cool. Okay. The ultimate unspeakable Lovecraftian nightmare casts a fearful illusion, yeah? I mean, I'm attacking something. I don't know if I'm still attacking the Lord of Chaos. Absolutely no idea. I might also technically have leveled up to 50 if I were to restore my stats. I don't know. Oh no, not the fretful porpentine. Teenage Frankenstein. Many of these names that show up for creatures while you're hallucinating must only show up for that purpose, right? This is not just all enemies or all actual enemy names, because some of them are just clearly just memes and jokes. Although with this game, who knows, right? Teenage Frankenstein, the mixed-up zombie, the master of terror's Kasi, the duck, the Ogrelon, I mean that's a real enemy, the naked mohawk baby, carrot jockey, wait, what? Naked mohawk baby carrot jockey, the Eliminator, the Panther, the blue-haired goon, the bomb mosquito, the Omni Negro clone, the My Little Pony, the My Little Pony. I sure hope that exists for real. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Girl with kaleidoscope eyes. I only know girl with dragon tattoo. The ranger. Yeah, I mean, it's just a mix of completely outlandish stuff and actual enemies. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cure because I just want to see what's actually going on. I failed to use a device. So that's just lovely. Okay, let's instead heal, I guess. You know what? Let's confuse things around me some more. So I'm obviously still very much surrounded. Okay, let's try curing again. Okay. So, Lord of Chaos is still west of me and he's almost dead. Superb hit. I think I've killed him finally. I'm gonna cure again. Okay. Father Dagon is there. But he's also dying. He's dead. Okay. Oh, okay. At this point, if I restore, I should definitely be level 50, right? Should I just do that? Please don't fail me. Okay, we're still somehow 50 XP away. 50 XP? What am I talking about? 20,000 XP away from level 50. Okay, my brain is obviously failing from trying to keep up with all of this nonsense. We got plenty of enemies here who can summon. At least the two Bodaks. Okay, Bodak has been destroyed, and something summons more creatures. And yeah. What are you over there? Warrior of the Dawn. Oh, wonderful. Perfect. That's just what I wanted. Got an Asura. Okay, the Asuras. The Asuras are of the same original stock as the Devas, but aligned against them. Powerful godlike creatures bent on gaining power for themselves and spreading death and destruction as a consequence. Okay. I see. So basically just demons from Hindu mythology. Okay. I don't know that I've faced those before, ever. I guess not, or else I would have some sort of knowledge about them. I don't know if it's worth killing the weaker creatures around me. It's probably worth not dying, I guess, at this point. That would just be very silly. So why don't we fail to use our healing device? Okay. Jesus. Right. Okay, we're almost topped off. We're going to use the final charge of Confusing Lights, because something definitely has been draining my staffs, unfortunately. Okay, we're also facing a lesser Balrog somewhere. Is that you? That is you. Oof. Okay, kill the things that I know I can easily kill, I guess. Also, I should really just be getting out of here. Oh, well. Richard Wong, Master of 10, teleports me away. Okay, was he there as well? I guess he had finally found his way to where I was. Well, that was pure chaos. We're only 6,000 XP away from level 50. Surely we can make it. No, we cannot restore right now. There's Richard Wong. So he was over... He teleported me away from there while he was still on the other side of the dungeon? Is that right? Okay, he's still damaged. I mean, that's nice, I suppose. Drink a potion of speed. I'm gonna... I don't know. Okay, we can use the rocket, come on. It didn't do anything. I'm level 50. Did it do anything? I don't know. More strength, please. And that's that. It blinked me away, but not very far. Max level. We did it. Quest complete. And of course it did not do anything special. We didn't gain any extra abilities or anything, we're just level 50. Ah, he dispelled my speed. That sucks. He teleported away. Okay, well. Richard Wong is southeast. Is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, I didn't see him at first. We still got the Ultimate Magus. Right. I never killed that one, I suppose. Brand, Mad Visionary of Ember. Who I might or might not have killed. Oh, wait, that's you? Oh, Brand is over here. I guess I must have killed him before on another character. I thought so. Well, as I said, it's basically, I mean, at this point, if I die, I die. I reached my goal. I experienced what it's like to play as the Death Pumpkin. It's, I mean, theoretically interesting. I guess it really just doesn't work very well with this particular game mode, because really I would want to, you know, have a chance to actually farm for those light sources, because if I cannot, you know, if I have only half my available inventory slots filled, obviously I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage. And in order for this character to be actually viable, I guess you'd also have to have the absolute best possible set of light sources to have any source of any chance, any hope to cover your, you know, your basic resistances and, you know, all those things that normal characters with a normal set of equipment available to them shouldn't normally have trouble you know, just getting by this point in the game. I mean, we're in dungeon level 79. There's not a whole lot more to go. And we don't even have acid or cold resistance. It's just... Okay, draining some energy, that's fine. Better than destroying it. And what? He puts a curse on me. Great. He's dead though, right? Yeah, okay, well, just... He's trying to drain all of my attributes massively. I'm actually... Oh, hi. Back on level 49. Get away, please. What are the odds of teleporting into this room? This is not where I wanted to go. Get away again? Okay, better. Much better. Still can't restore, though. So that's great. Hi there, Black Reaver. Another ball, okay. Fears subside, okay. Did I destroy the Black Reaver? I don't know, I guess not. Dark Elven Shade, hello. Okay, we did destroy you. The Reaver has been destroyed, I'm almost dead, holy crap. Richard Wong, oh there you are. Why do I never see you? We have a couple of charges left for our healing devices. I'm too scared to use my healing device. Okay, that's wonderful. Thanks for not just taking advantage of that and outright killing me. I also really would like to get rid of the curse that's been put on me. Okay, he also blinked away again. I guess he's up there. Throwing mana bolts at me. And he teleported me into the middle of this nonsense again. Get away. No effect. Wonderful. Get away. Okay, right back here. Healing. He teleports me away. And I'm down here now. Okay. Gonna try to heal up. Hello. Got the ultimate Magus. I guess shooting disintegration at me. A Shoggoth as well, and a Freedy. Can't use confusing lights. I could restore. Sure. I failed to use it properly. Ultimate Magus invokes Raw Logres. Oh wow. I'm hallucinating. Oh, I missed that. Yep. Genocide was destroyed. Okay, cool. Actually, Staff of Enlightenment is not the worst thing. I'm no longer hallucinating, surprisingly. Why don't I try to genocide? Yes. Humanoids, please. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That didn't work. The Afridi died from the Mana Storm. Okay. I'm somehow not dead. He blinked me away, but not very far. I heal up. Can I do anything meaningful at this distance? I'm somehow not convinced that this rocket is really very good for how difficult it seems to be to use. He's dazed, okay. He's still around, of course. Shoggoth has been destroyed. I'm blinked away again. Because why not? Might as well just use those last two charges of healing. You behold the terrifying visage of the ultimate Magus. He's not that terrifying. Come on. I mean, he is. I don't know that he looks so terrifying. Can I please get close to him? Apparently that's a no. God damn it. You attack the robot Kong. The big Wahoonie again. I remember you from earlier. I have no idea what's happening. I'm probably too stoned to even use my devices properly, right? No, that worked. Still hallucinating. Whirlpool. Potion of speed was destroyed. Cure? Okay. It says, I knew that you come. What is happening? I'm just teleported away the moment I arrive anywhere. It's just... it's great. Okay, we're also completely out of healing charges for... Yep. Well, we still have our cure wounds, actually. Failed to use the device. Are you kidding me? A great storm worm is approaching. It casts another ball. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, the Asura is there. Shadow Demon, Hezru. Hezrus can summon, can't they? Yup, sure enough. Speed up. Okay. It summons demons. You behold the abysmal visage of Glaki. Yup. Glaki. You forget everything in your utmost terror. Alright. That's fun. A great unclean one, Glaki himself. Itself, from an oval body protruded countless thin pointed spines of multicolored metal. At the more rounded end of the oval, a circular, thick-lipped mouth formed the center of a spongy face, from which rose 3 yellow eyes on thin stalks. Around the underside of the body were many white pyramids, presumably used for locomotion. The diameter of the body must have been at least 10 feet at its least wide. Okay. That is certainly a bizarre creature. I might want to look up where that's from. That should be findable, at least. It's a bit of a more unique name than Fiona, at least. Okay, we also have Bokrug. Right here, actually. A lizard-like great old one, worshipped by the men of Sarnath. Oh. Wow, a proper great old one. I'm honored. Let's drink a healing potion. I might as well. Okay, I'm also back to level 50, despite being drained, so there's that at least. Okay. Getting destroyed. Actually, why don't I drink a potion of resistance? It's a bit late now, but... I mean, at this point, obviously I've completely given up. The Asura casts a globe of invulnerability. Okay, that's wonderful. We have destroyed Bokrug. Yay. No healing charges left, so another potion it is. That did not do much. Let's drink another one. Cyber Demon fires a rocket at the Knight Templar. Cool. The Knight Templar summons angels. As if we needed more chaos. Wait, the angel is actually friendly though, right? Right? No, wait. He's not. Never mind. Can we destroy the unclean one? No, I'm just taking way too much damage. Yeah, I'm just dead. You know what? Drink one of my greater healing potions, just so I don't immediately die. And get away. Problem is that our Dungeon Guardian here is actually still... what's his face? Richard Wong. The most terrifying monster name ever. Oh, right, we no longer have our Enlightenment. That was destroyed at some point. Forgot about that. Dark Elven Shade. Lots of items around here. That's nice. Young Black Dragon. Okay, yeah, we still have to technically defeat this Wong guy who's half dead, I guess, probably still, wherever he might be. Problem is, of course, that he's going to teleport us away to the other side of the dungeon, into the middle of a pack of summoning demons, the moment we get anywhere near him. So, yeah, good luck with that. I guess I could always just escape, but, you know, again, at this point, what is the point of fighting the inevitable? The Dark Elven Shade summons undead, as it does. Oh, Judge Death. Wait, I wasn't even looking. I thought it was just a bunch of regular mid to low level undead, but no, it's just 3 more unique enemies. Celakus the Dreadlord, Hustor the Unspeakable, and Judge Death. Okay. And I'm too terrified to actually attack. I'm petrified, in fact. Jesus. Can we cure that? Kind of? A little bit? Too terrified to attack it, come on. That makes no sense. Raw Logris. What was that actually? The Dread attacked me. Alright. The Dread polymorphed into a Dark Elven Sorcerer. And so on and so forth. The Radioactive Man casts a Fireball. Okay, at this point, I give up. It's over. 52 health. I mean, okay, fine. I'll drink my last healing potion. There you go. Yeah, okay. Whatever I'm surrounded by at this point is just too powerful. Yeah, just end me. Come on. There we go, finally. It's finally over. Oof. This was certainly a run. An experience. No. Thanks. I have rights too. Pumpkin rights. Oh, apparently I was killed by Charon, Boatman of the Styx. Okay, so somehow I did the thing again, where I hit escape and the game just closed. But I thought we would still get to see our character summary. I guess I must have somehow skipped that. That's unfortunate, but I mean, we had looked at it not too long ago, so yeah, in case you wanted to. Well, I mean, I guess I would have liked to take one final look at what we had, but yeah, well, it's what it is. So we did see the transformation finally. It was not actually just a big troll, or was it? I mean, again, it was just the game mode that was not very well suited for that particular character, because, yeah, at the very least we would want to have a light source in every slot, right? To have any sort of chance, and, you know, just being forced ever deeper into the dungeon at such a rapid pace is just impossible. I mean, I don't know how you possibly keep up with that, unless you're playing an inherently super powerful class and not a freaking pumpkin man who for the first 40 levels doesn't have anything special going for him. And then at level 40 you lose all the good equipment and all the benefits that you might have gotten by that point and just get reset to 0, basically. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it was fun rolling around the dungeon and, you know, having a stunning attack, having a draining attack, even though it really didn't seem to do much. Again, maybe that was mostly a symptom of fighting things that were 20 levels above me for the most part. And against things of my level, maybe it would have had more of an effect, and I might have been able to get powerful slowly but surely. And I don't know, maybe that character can be good by the end game if you really have the perfect equipment. I don't know, maybe. But of course, in that super fast, well, all things considered, relatively speaking, super fast instant coffee mode, that was not going to happen. Am I going to play this character again in a slightly more normal mode, as in just regular mode, or in coffee break mode? I don't know. I guess not. Honestly, I mean, I just don't see... It's interesting, yeah, but I just don't see how you can possibly get powerful enough with such a limited equipment set to make it any further than we already did there. I mean, I guess I've been as far down in the main dungeon as I ever was, or further than I ever was. Level 79, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's deeper than any of the dungeon levels, even of the other special dungeons that I explored on my level 50 Hydra before. So yeah, we saw some things that we should never have seen, and including that stupid boss. Oh my god. And just everything on that level seemed to intend on just teleporting us all over the place. Absolute chaos. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of character could have dealt with that. Definitely not our poor Death Pumpkin. Anyway, there are still plenty of intriguing classes left. I actually have one particularly intriguing one in mind. One particularly puzzling one, you might say, that I'm just curious to see how it will work at all. So maybe I'm going to choose that one manually before going for another random one the time after that. But, well, first, of course, we're going to have to see how that one goes. I'm definitely not going to be using Munchkin again. I mean, I might still use that in the future if, we find ourselves in a similar situation where I just give it a shot a couple of times legitimately, and I just want to see, just want to more or less ensure that I reach a certain level so I can, see what the end game or what the final evolution of a monster might look like if I just don't otherwise want to invest dozens of hours to get back to that point. So yeah, I might use it again, but not for any reasonable, for any what's the word? Any serious attempts, I guess. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, on also instant coffee mode, interesting, but honestly, I feel like that makes the game just way more difficult because you just have so much fewer options, and yeah, no, I just don't think that's worth it. It's interesting, and maybe if you really know what you're doing and what class to play in that mode, it might work. You might be able to win. Not me, though. Also, again, this is not about winning. It's about experiencing, right? It's about the journey, not the destination. So we are going to go back to at least coffee break mode. That one seemed more doable for sure. Maybe just go with regular games, though, and I might maybe try to not necessarily include every little bit, skip ahead a bit more every now and then, play a little bit off camera. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm just going to play it by ear, as always. And I'm also going to stop rambling now. This is long enough. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.